good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. This is Make Comics Great Again. I only have an hour before I have to go pick up my daughter, but I didn't promise, but I told Eric Nienotaski that he's not in here, that I might help him shill his comic today. And so I figured, what the heck? I'll shill mine too. Eric has the invitation. He'll be in soon. I believe Elliot Fernandez will be in here in a moment as well. I hope everyone is doing well. Elliot!
It's true!
It's true! Elliot is here.
I finally made it.
For appearing on my television program.
Indeed.
It's like we all have our own TV shows now.
It is. It's like we're like the Battle of the Network stars.
It's like we're all stepping on each other time-wise.
Oh yeah, no, it's all good. That's what happens when everyone's working hard on their stuff. Good news is I don't have a lot of stuff going on live YouTube.
On live YouTube?
Yeah, because I'm still in jail.
Oh, that's right. You cannot be talking on live YouTubes. But you can come here. You can come here and you can tell us your stories.
Yes, I can. I can tell you all the stories. It's very good. It's so good.
All right, let's see. DJ Fox is here. Unchained Jimmy, El Rick, Hugo, Michael Pernesti, Les Gargoyle, Withheld Rather Not, say hello from Arizona. What's up, everybody? Only 18 people in here right now. Unchained Jimmy, it's McGee. Bringing up the rear. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's get some more people in here. So in the limited amount of time that I do have, I was saying I have to go get my daughter in an hour.
Oh yeah.
So this is gonna be an hour show, and then our good friend here, Jerk Monger and Brian Shearer, will be doing what?
Paranormals. What a great name. That's the most ridiculous.
This is the kitty cat. See, if you have cats on your YouTube channel, then more people will subscribe to your channel, right, Max?
Oh Lord,
that's not how it actually works.
Yeah.
Eric Nienotaski, come on down.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Eric?
Nothing much, man. Just got done my stream.
Yes, you did. Your stream. It was extreme.
Great.
It was an extreme stream.
That was an extreme stretch. That was a stretch.
I know. Eric is a very soft-spoken man. I imagine it's more of like a intensely difficult stream, something like that. No?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Mike's talking about.
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, I was trying to make some stuff up there.
Sierra Whiskey, I saw that you dropped me another DM. I can't read it right now. Like I said, we only have an hour, and I want to make this hour count. So I want to talk about some cool Indiegogo projects going right now, and especially I want to talk about Eric's wrapping up today. When's it wrap up, Eric? What time?
Monday, 12 p.m. Monday, 12 p.m. is the last time.
That is not today. You got 5 days? Why was it so urgent you come on today then?
Because 5 days is not a lot.
5 days.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I guess it's not that imperative, but go check out Inktober. Actually, let me do that thing where I put the link in the description.
Nice.
And
That's
so, Eric, why don't you give us yo pitch? Yo.
All right, man. Going to break it down. Here we go. So, Inktober 2018. Inktober is the artist challenge where you draw and ink something every day for the month of October. So last year I went with 90s comics and all my favorite 90s characters from Image, Marvel, and DC. And this is a rough print I have done. And we got Wildcats, got Jacob Marlowe, Void, and all those cool characters. The cool thing about this book is it also previews 10 of my own characters from the Shadow Century, which you see pictured here. And so in the back of the book will be 10 of my own characters, like this cool guy right here, Bloodbane, and other ones that are not pictured yet. But there's Deacon, there's the Angel Evangelion, and there's Ganon and Brazen. And so you get a sneak peek at my characters that'll be coming up in the Shadow Century book that I plan to do later this year. And you can help me do that by getting your hands on some cool art. 31 pages of awesome art in a little collected Ashcan called Inktober 2018.
All right, all right. Oh, you know who I should invite? Although he's probably busy. Chester Bugby. I got a direct message from Nasser saying, "You took my wrench." Yes, I did.
Oh, and also in the Inktober campaign, I also have books that I'm offering that I've already done, and some of them feature art of your very own host, Mike Miller.
What? Explain.
Yes. So some of the books I'm offering are Hand of the Morning Star, which me and Mike worked on together way back in the day. Mike penciled and inked 2 of those volumes, which were 150 pages each. So there's 300 pages of Mike's art as well as my own. And then you penciled and inked the Samson cover to volume 2, which I did, which I'm also offering as a perk. And yeah.
You're not showing any of that on your screen. I can't see any of my beautiful artwork on your screen.
No.
Sorry.
You make me sad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go watch my video I made today on my channel, Divine Fire Studios.
He's talking about my beautiful artwork, but he's just showing his artwork.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Elliot, is this right?
I don't.
I'm beautiful.
Right, is it?
He mentioned it, so I was looking for it. I don't know.
I know. I was looking for it too, and you got nothing.
Well, it's just kind of,
There's more of Eric's art.
Eric,
I put it all. I'm sorry. I put it all away.
I like your stuff a lot, man. It looks pretty cool.
Whatever, man.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Appreciate it.
Fine. That's fine. All right. Elliot, how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm I'm expanding, looking to expand the audience. This YouTube jail thing is working out pretty interestingly as far as me trying, forcing me to do things I was planning on doing later anyway. So I've really been trying to explore what's happening over on Instagram, because in a couple of weeks, probably right at the beginning of May, I'm going to be launching Doom Kicker with Doug, and we want to have a better plan on how to get ourselves out there, the product and stuff. So I've been focusing on Instagram.
Sorry, I have to ignore you for a moment. My daughter's calling.
That's fine. I'm just talking to the people in chat world. We're also spending some energy I'm putting a lot of energy over on Twitch, because that's the only people that will let me stream right now. But I just discovered this new place, I think that Mike's been messing with, called D Live. Have you heard about that, Eric?
No, I haven't.
No, it's another streaming platform like a Twitch or even a YouTube. Well, it's more like a Twitch than it is a YouTube. But basically, you can get your own stuff out there. And as of right now, I'm not sure how long this will last. As of right now,
what are you talking about?
They're doing some interesting stuff over there with getting their giving people all the money that they earned from support.
Are you talking about D-Link?
D-Link, yeah. I set up I have an account there now. I did my first stream last night. Nobody showed up, but
D-Live.
But I got it.
Yeah, PewDiePie is on D Live. I was actually going to do some research into that, because I was hearing some stuff about, because it's from China and blah, 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 blah. Everybody hates China. They think they're going to steal all your information. It's like,
well, so far, as far as getting on there, I haven't put anything necessarily personal at all. So it's just been stuff. But I figured let's get this stuff out, as much out there as possible. So we can try to get because right now we're all sharing some of the same eyeballs, throughout all the projects. But now if we can try to get that out further. So one of the things I'm also working on is getting a more concentrated effort on Instagram on how to advertise through there. So not just posting anymore. Yeah, you got to make that effort to advertise like you would do on Facebook at all that good stuff.
Yep. Absolutely. And you do your Instagram advertising through Facebook, or do you just do it directly through Instagram?
You do it through Instagram, but it uses the same engine as Facebook.
Yeah. All right. What else I'm doing, which some people in my family say is cringy.
Gary.
TikTok. You know what TikTok is?
A TED Talk.
TikTok.
What is it called?
Oh, TikTok.
Yeah.
Isn't
you
that
know
the
what
one?
it is there?
Isn't that the one where you do music or something?
We had a Gary there for a second. Whoops.
It's like what Vine was, right?
It's kind of like what Vine was. It was an app called Musical.ly, but they merged with a Chinese company called TikTok, again with the China. And so yeah, I've uploaded some videos. I've only been on it a few days, and I'm up. It's like you can upload a minute-long video. Let's see. So like I took the thing I did yesterday, and I uploaded the. I was actually recording this on my phone while we were doing it on the show last night, and so then I upload them in 1 minute increments. And people, you know, I only started it a couple days ago, and I've got 20 followers, 213 hearts on 9, 10, 11 videos. Actually, one of these videos is my kids playing lightsabers.
That's good time. That was a good time.
Nice.
Anyways,
this video only emphasizes the generational gap.
This video only.
No, I mean.
Oh, TikTok. Well, no, but it's the generational gap. Yeah, it's a bunch of kids on here. But you know what we're missing in the comic book industry?
Kids.
Hey, good. Exactly. So they think it's you know, oh, you're an old man trying to reach kids. Yeah, I'm a comic book artist trying to reach kids. Hello.
Yeah. Well, that's ultra, man.
So, yeah, the videos you already make, guys, the videos you already make, you can just start putting up there. There's a very small art contingent there. It's usually just really goofy videos of people doing the most random stuff. Withheld says the TikTok girl is actually a girl. There's an interview with her on YouTube.
Which one? There's two different TikTok girls.
There's two different TikTok girls, says my son, who apparently suddenly knows everything about TikTok.
There's one that's really kind of sketchy.
Custom Elvis says kids can't afford $25. Come on. Okay, Custom Elvis, here's my point. Kids don't read comics because we don't go where the kids are to show them about comics.
That's right.
Right? So I'm not necessarily trying to get them to buy my Indiegogo right now. I'm trying to build them into fans.
Yes.
That at some point can either steal their parents' credit card or get jobs in the future and get into stuff. And again, $25 for a comic book isn't the long-term goal here. That's not the long-term business model, is to constantly sell comic books for $25 a pop.
Right. That's the what they call that, the ground floor or something like that. The entry level version.
Entry level.
Yeah.
Entry point. Yeah.
This is correct, sir.
No, that's a really big deal, Mike. I think that you know, one of the I know that I've been talking to some people about this a lot lately, about the more we talk about, you know, after seeing Icarus in the Sun and how he performed, and it just got me more focused on what we know we can do if we push forward a little more.
Right.
The potential's there, and you know, we really need, you know, we can't keep it insular where everybody, this is our personal quiet little thing. We have to, if we're going to make the dent that we're expecting to make in this industry, it has to be with the crowd we have now, plus expanding into that new crowd, that young generation who's, and for that matter, there's a lot of stuff out there that they're using, and all that stuff is free. So we want them to look at it, get excited about the product, and be like, hey man, how can I get that? And then you have the rest of the story. Yeah.
And no offense to everybody, but the entirety of the future market of the comic book market cannot hinge just on people who hated The Last Jedi.
Right. Right.
It can't be.
It's true.
We've got to reach everybody, and the younger the better. Well, maybe not that young, but you know, you hook kids. We got all of us here got hooked on comics as kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why we developed that love over the years. These kids on TikTok, on Instagram, on these other apps, it's like they may never have picked up a comic book before, but if you can get them to fall in love with the artwork and the art style, and then fall in love with the storytelling, maybe lead them to a free web comic at some point that feeds into your greater, you know, marketing line.
Yeah.
Then it's all stuff we have to think about. It's got to be a broader base that we reach into, that we feed into. Gary, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good. I made a big mistake, probably the biggest mistake of my life today.
Uh-oh.
I was supposed to go on with John Malin at 5 p.m. and we were going on and on about the time. I thought we were in the same time zone.
Oh.
And he went on. I'm never going to hear the end of it now.
He will never forgive you.
Oh, it's over for me.
John holds grudges, man. He's
Well,
never ever gonna
It
forgive.
was nice knowing you guys. You know, it was a pleasure. But yeah,
Hey,
it would be nice to get a younger fan base out there. I think that if we get comic books in front of as many people as possible, the opportunities become greater, obviously.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
We got to feed the roots of this tree.
Yeah. But I see a lot of people do some clever things. You know, Stuart Immonen and his wife, is it Catherine Immonen?
I don't know her.
It's his wife. They do a comic book, like a strip almost on Instagram. I have to get the name of it, but every post is another entry into their story, and they just added and added. So if you read through the whole thing, you're practically reading their graphic novel, and that was designed for that. Someone's even approached them one time, "Are you going to do this ever as a book?" They're like, "No, this is what we're doing right now for this." So it's just getting people interested in that. Later on, you can always produce it as a trade paperback or hardcover or whatever, but that's just a smart
that's what
way.
Icarus and the Sun did. How many pages are they up to?
I don't remember. I think he's in over like 90 something pages.
He's great. I love Stuart Immonen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like, you know,
his-
he's not doing the most intense version of his work, but it looks really good, and the colors are fantastic. So it's definitely eye catching. I mean, there's so much to talk about as far as that's concerned. When we get into all this, that how important it is. I've talked to several people about their campaigns and how important it is for those campaigns to look attractive, not just because you're part of a group, but because they're actually really good. And they have to look good. So that's so important. So important. If we're gonna expand it out, you know, that's all. If not, then don't worry about it. We're good. We're done. We won.
Okay, Stuart Immonen has one post. Does he have a different?
Yeah, it's another account. I'll look it up right now. I'll try to get it. It usually comes up on my feed quickly.
What kind of a tablet do you have there?
Who's that?
A Jerkmonger. What kind of a tablet do you have there?
This is my Cintiq 13 HD. It's an older model. I'm looking to upgrade it eventually.
What are you looking into?
Probably the new Cintiq. I like this size because it fits perfectly in my setup. But I'd not. But that said, if I had a bigger setup, I'd be happy with the larger size because it could be a little cramped sometimes, but it works pretty well for me.
Yeah, but you don't want to get too big on a Cintiq either.
No, I've seen guys with like the 27-inch ones. I'm like, it's gigantic, and it heats up real bad too. And
He's
How big is yours?
Mine is only 13 inches.
13. Okay.
Here, I'll show you. This is an older model, so it has its own issues and problems, but basically, I'm just running Photoshop 13 inches across or diagonal.
Hey, guys who are in here now, please hit that like button and please hit that share button. Let's get some more people in here. Please. Thank you.
So you see what I'm doing here, Mike? I'm starting to work out. I think I'm going to do this for the cover, this style here. I'm going to do the
grayscale.
Yeah, grayscale renderings, and maybe add color to it later, but it'll be this level.
Yeah, you know, I did a TikTok. Like, so the thing is, on TikTok, I have to draw in. If I'm drawing, I have to draw like in pencil because the blue lines don't show up, right? So I did this one, and then afterwards, I just kind of started dickering around with
Oh yeah,
with grayscale.
nice.
Like,
Nice.
yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to finish it, but
It takes a lot of time. That's the only downside.
yeah,
But
yeah. But I use this is just a 2B and burnisher,
oh yeah.
so I didn't even bother with multiple grades of pencil because I'm lazy. David, what do I get out of it? Just a sense of fulfillment, David. Would you say that TikTok is hit or miss? Well, man, I mean, I haven't done any.
Did you not get the joke?
No.
The good thing about hopping on it now is it's super new, you know, and gosh, if we would have hopped on YouTube when it first started, you know, that would have been great for us now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying. I've been here on here for like 3 days, and I've got 20 followers, and it's just from uploading the stuff. And some of these videos get ridiculous numbers of views and ridiculous numbers of likes. So that's the thing. It's like, yeah, I'd rather get, like you were saying, get in there early. Dude, his friend posts these ridiculous videos of him just putting his face on stuff, and he's got one video. It's got 1.4 million views, something like that.
It's like 130,000.
130,000 followers.
Wow.
So, and there's not a lot of artists using this platform, which means I think that art videos will stick out like sore thumbs.
That's a great point. We're gonna make a little friendly competition, Mike.
Uh-oh.
You and me. You're ahead of me now. I'm gonna go in there. We're gonna do this together. I'm telling you, it's not a competition, Mike. It's so important we can like do it with each other, man, and build this thing out. So this is it. It's called Grass of Parnassus. It's a weird sci-fi story.
Grass of Parnassus?
Yeah. I don't know.
Grass.
Sometimes they have a little bit of a scroll to it.
Oh yeah.
And let me see. Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm on it on my computer.
Okay. Very good.
Here, I'll lock on yours.
Well, no, that's fine. So
I guess I could just go on Instagram on this computer and share it, but whatever.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. The art's delicious, and
yeah, he's doing a very open line work for who's coloring it.
I don't know. The very first posts, Grass of Parnassus, it may be a disaster. I don't know. It doesn't say it. It doesn't say. I might say it in the front though. Actually, now that I think about it.
And he's got 4,200 followers, 28 posts. And is he doing this daily?
I don't know if it's daily, but this last one was posted 3 days ago.
That's cool.
Well, then that's not daily, is it?
No, but I mean, I meant that it's frequent. It's not.
Yeah. But with only 28 posts, that's 4,257 followers.
And he's breaking them down nicely. It has a very webtoons approach.
Right.
Each of these are squares, and then every once in a while you run into these clever things. And I'm sure there's a way to kind of break it up differently if you wanted to for a certain action. But that's gorgeous.
Cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's coloring it himself.
I'm curious too, because it's very simple coloring as well.
Yeah, which is perfect. Again, these colors pop. I'm big on that kind of stuff from my design days, so that's important to me. Yeah, so it's cool stuff. And this is just another opportunity, a possibility for you to, if nothing else, you can advertise your product this way. You know, several panels this way, get it into the hands of people who will eventually become your followers. And if nothing else, you get a nice little store on a Shopify store, and you sell T-shirts to go with your, carrot dude and jungle girl, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
we've got to concentrate on getting out there, man. I mean, you've already got it. How many followers do you have on Instagram, Elliot?
I'm over 120,000 right now.
Zoinks!
But you know what goes back.
Gotta get those guys over here, Scoob.
We're working on it. Doug and I have been doing a lot of talk about it. We're doing some experimenting. There's also on Instagram ways to do live streaming up to an hour.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. On TikTok, you can live stream and they can tip you.
See,
dude, you have to have at least 1,000 followers. My son says.
Oh snap!
Right.
What I want to do is I want to start inviting.
Oh, TikTok takes half, so don't do that.
Say what?
I said TikTok takes half, so don't do that.
Oh, okay. What I was gonna say was maybe we can start doing a comics live presentation over on Instagram, and I can have guests over there with my channel and help build up everybody else's channel too. That's kind of something I want to try.
There's an idea. Razdoc says Malin gives you one chance, so Gary, I'm afraid you're all out of chances.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
How much left, Gary?
What's that?
How much time you have left?
18. How much time? What do you mean?
Is the stream over?
Oh, I got. He does I guess he does an hour show, and I was gearing for 5 o'clock because we went back and forth over and over, joking around even. Making a big deal about the time. And so I'm like, 5 p.m. I'm going to be at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. I'm working, doing stuff, not paying attention to anything. I get the link from John. He said, okay, here's the link. If it doesn't work, take out this certain part of the ending of the thread, and then it should work. So I'm trying to get in. I'm thinking I'm getting in early, and it wouldn't work, and it wouldn't work. And then I go over to his channel, and it's like, it's done. Oh no, I missed it. I couldn't believe it. So if John will even speak to me now, I'll be surprised. But I'm sure that it gives him a lot of ammo now just to shred me even more.
Oh yeah, John and Quarter is doomsday for you.
Yeah, it's over.
That's okay. Nobody watches John's channel anyways.
Just miss the next few, Gary. It'll blow over.
Oh, right. Yeah. It won't blow over. Not with John.
Cyberfrog, no. Auction is on Friday. Church Bell says, time zones are hard.
Well, I thought we were in the same time zone. That's the problem. It's not that, I mean, I understand if he was in a different time zone. I get that. But I thought we were in the same one. And so I'm like, oh, no, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah. I guess time zones are hard, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like algebra.
For the simpleton like me.
It happens to me all the time. I always have to check with whenever we do something with Doug, because he's an hour behind me, and he'll say, we'll get on at 2. I go, wait, 2 my time, 2 your time, 2. And then finally Brian just made a law. We're always talking about Central Time. Okay.
Well, wait. Yeah, John's in Michigan. I would assume he was in your time zone too.
Thank you. But he wasn't. Unless he went on an hour early. If he went on an hour early, then he blew it.
Isn't Michigan like directly north of you?
Well, I'm on Lake Michigan. I'm in Illinois. Michigan is the other side of Lake Michigan. So we're right there next to each other. But I guess, is there a time zone right? That's where.
You know what? I think he always says he's on East Coast time whenever we talk. Yeah, I thought about that. Well, if I had known, I would have warned you.
David Peterson's looking forward to paranormals.
Oh, paranormal. Man, you should see. So everybody figured out, we've been making this joke about how all these ghost pictures have the little red circle to circle around the creatures or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And so now all we get are the red circles in the chats. It's fun. Everyone's supporting us with the red circle. It's like our own V for Vendetta. Mark.
Dude, you should make shirts just with the red circle.
Dude, trust me. I'm ready. Oh, there it is in the chat now. I'm already there.
Start putting your face on stuff. There's a future in it, Mike. No, I'm good.
There's a logo out there with your ponytail. That's what you can do.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So did you see that, Eric? Do you have that image that you got colored of your guys, your characters?
Oh, yeah. This one right here. It's hiding under Mike's art.
It looks so good.
My art. Let's see.
I finally dug him out. So there's the Samson cover.
And now you're like, you're just black. You can't. There's nothing. Your screen is just black. What the heck?
All right, hold on. How about now? Anything?
No,
Eric,
it shows up on YouTube, but it's not.
You're younger than I am. Why are you such a boomer?
Actually, all I see
I'm not
is
doing anything, man. I'm just. Anyway, if you could see it, this is the Samson cover Mike did.
You can see it. It's so good.
This is the Hand of the Morning Star. And so Mike did the first 2 volumes of the Hand of the Morning Star here. Let me show you some pages. There is the hand. There you go.
I wrote the first 3 volumes.
What?
Yeah.
So this is a very simplified Mike style, but it's simple, but it's good.
It's got the core.
So,
it's got the core there.
Yeah.
It's like Stuart Immonen. I just left all the rendering out. Just did very
Yeah.
open line work.
I like those muscles. They're so muscly.
Hey,
and there's my. Hey, what's up, Oli?
Yeah, we got another 100 people in here. Why don't you tell them about your Inktober book again?
Will do. So Inktober is my Indiegogo campaign right now, going on 5 days left. It's a small ashcan with 31 images from last year's Inktober challenge, and I got a bunch of 90s characters, my favorites like Grifter, Wildcats. There's some Savage Dragon, Spawn, and then you're gonna get 10 pics of my new comic characters, Shadow Sentry, and you're gonna get a little sneak peek at those guys. And you're gonna help me get this ready for later this year when I'm gonna start doing pages and then put it up on Indiegogo and launch that campaign. So it's a small little book. It's only $15, but there's a bunch of other perks where you can get books like Samson, which I did 15 or 16 pages in the back here. Here's some of my work as well. And there's other art books. There's Hand of the Morning Star, which I just showed, and a bunch of cool perks. So check it out. Inktober 2018 on Indiegogo.
Bam.
Yo.
Wow. Now let's.
And you're gonna help get that right.
If Gary can actually sell his book.
Right now?
No, tomorrow, Gary.
Go.
Okay, we'll come on tomorrow. What time? 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Well, no.
Now I got one on him. Anyways, for those of you who didn't see the John Malin show that I was supposed to be on at 5 p.m. our time, John and I, we have the same time zone apparently, but he wants to do it New York time. But anyways, that's fine. I do appreciate him doing that. He's an awesome guy, but I'm never going to hear the end of it. But anyways, I have an Indiegogo campaign right now called the Packin Land Omnibus, which I apparently, according to John's liking, I say too many times in the campaign. But anyways, if you watch his thing, you'll see. But whatever. We're trying to raise the flexible goal of 10K. When we do that, we're going to be able to do future stories of Packin Land. This is what I'm in for the long haul. I want to restart this series again with new material, new artwork, doing it the way that I do it now. I feel like I've learned a lot over the last 20, 25 years. But that being said, the Omnibus still in its day was nominated for several awards, the Russ Manning Award, the Harvey Award, and the Eisner Award back in the day. Yeah, and so that was kind of nice. I was shocked.
Back when awards meant something too.
They don't anymore?
No, they don't mean anything.
Okay, well then. Well, they meant something back then. And
That's right.
They mean something now in this campaign. So if you want to go check it out, there's a free issue you can get. Just scroll down in the story. There's a link right there in the story. Click on it. You'll get to see the first issue, which is also the first chapter.
Click on it right now, Gary, and let's take a look at it.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could be scrolling right now, couldn't I? Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm done. It's one.
Welcome to Boomering with Gary, Eric.
Nobody boomers it better than me, okay?
I don't know. Art's pretty good.
I think we should have a boomer challenge, and I'd win.
Look at that. Look at the detail you added to that. It looks so great.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Boomer challenge.
Yeah.
Gary, the boomer challenge, because he's extra challenged.
No, I'd have like a bunch of technological things you guys need to do on a computer, and whoever gets it done first. The boomer.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
My son thinks we should have a technological challenge and then we'll see whoever manages to figure this stuff out first wins.
It never ends. The challenge never ends.
I'll be lost.
Ongoing.
Gary will be there. How do you turn this computer on?
No.
Control Alt what? People don't even do that anymore. Huh?
This is an exe file on the Mac. It doesn't work.
Edwin's saying, Mike, get Eric to send me partial PDFs of Hand of the Morning Star and Samson. If I read some of that on air, people would likely take a look at those tiers. Eben von Scriver is posting the link to The Meg, Six Gun Samurai, and Deal with the Devil. Do go and check those out if you have a chance, even though we are right now checking out Packin Land. Never forget, support me. Always.
Yeah, never forget, even though we're looking at Packin Land, support Mike. And if this book isn't for you, then that means that Mike's are. So
I'm what? What did I do?
What?
Hold on, I gotta put your link in the description too. Packin Land Omnibus. Go ahead, Gary.
What? Click on the link.
Sell.
Okay, yeah, come on over, guys. Buy this. This means a lot. I am a professional artist, and so this is what I do. And if I'm not working for someone, I'm working for myself, and I'm working for you. And this is what I've done. Packin Land Omnibus. Help me work for you.
Whoops.
Help me work.
Help me work for you. I don't know. This is a new pitch. This is my new angle.
Is it?
Come on down to Crazy Gary's and pick yourself up 400 pages of comic book goodness for one low price.
One low price of $999.
All right, let's not focus on that one.
Okay, so that's everything you could possibly imagine is in that perk. It's
I don't think you want that as your featured package.
All right.
I think you want something affordable as your featured package.
Yeah. So, okay. So the first perk is a digital download for $5. And this gives you like 50 pages of the story in digital form. And if you buy this perk like right now, and that's all you buy, I'll send you the link right away so you can actually read it before this campaign ends. But if you wanted to see the first issue for free, it's down yonder. Right about there. Free comic. So yeah, no obligation. Just all you have to do is click. That's your obligation. You're obligated to click. But yeah, so we have different perk levels. We have a coloring book that I'm doing right now, and it's kind of fun. And we're going to be doing a coloring book challenge. And I'm going to work out something of a giveaway. We'll see how that turns out, though. But if you wanted to get in on the omnibus at a digital level, $25 gets you the digital download. That will not be sent out.
Pages for $25.
Yes.
Wow.
That won't be given out now because it's not fully completed.
Right.
But, continuing.
Go on.
At the $40 level, you get the
Let me interrupt you.
What? Go ahead, Mike. What you got?
I said, don't let me interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
No, by all means.
No, interrupt.
By
ahead, Mike,
all
interrupt.
means,
Please continue.
By
I'll
all
jump
means
in then.
possible.
I don't want to interrupt you, Gary. So please, by all means.
So at the $40 level, you get
I don't
400.
want to be one of those guys.
You get the soft cover edition, plus the set of Packin Land trading cards, which is now at 11 because we reached our first stretch goal of 5K. So there's going to be one more trading card added to this that you will get. There's a perk for my daughter. If you want to get my daughter's artwork at the $40 level, you can do that. Help an aspiring young artist. There's how you do it. The $45 level, you get the vintage package. So this is all the old stuff that I did like 20 or 100 years ago. And I only have 45 copies, I guess, or pieces of these things. So I'm limited to the 45. Once they're gone, they're gone. So there it is. So if you want to get 2 soft covers, so you could buy one, keep it, give the other one away, sell it on eBay, whatever you want to do. Have 2 copies. One's a reading copy, one's not. Here's the way you do that. You can buy 2 soft covers for $70. If you want to get a hard cover, this gets you the trading cards. Actually, all of them, I think, when you buy the ones that ship, you get the trading cards. And I have a bookmark too, which I forgot to put in the thing, but you get that too. So this is a hardcover edition. So it's going to be the same cover as the soft cover, but obviously it'll be hard. And then we have a $100 level, gets you both a hard and a soft edition. And then you get all the stuff.
You should make that one your highlighted one.
The one hard one. So?
Yeah, the $100 one.
Okay. We have this one, which is the variant cover limited edition. So what's going to happen with this is a whole new cover that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be leaving a spot on the cover, an area of it, that I'm going to be doing a hand-drawn head sketch on the actual cover, hard cover. It'll be signed and it'll be numbered, and it's going to be limited to this campaign. So once this campaign is over, you won't be able to get this edition anymore. And then you get all the perks of everything.
And what's the head sketch of? Is it going to be one of the characters in your story?
Yeah, I would be doing one of the characters in Packin Land.
Right.
And then I have some comic blanks that I'll be doing original art on. Those are available.
Nice.
What, Mike?
I said nice.
Oh, it was Eric. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, the blanks are great value for coming from you, right? Because you do those great illustrations that you've been doing and drawn and quartered. They look excellent, man.
Thank you.
How many pages is the omnibus? Did you say that?
It's at this point in time, it is 415 pages, but there's going to be some more added because there's an area that I'm on right now. It's like I'm around 325. I've gone through all the pages up to 325, and I found an area in the story that just needs a little bit of rounding. I kind of ended it abruptly because of time constraints and all kinds of stuff like that. And also the publisher at the time, they wanted me to round off the stories like in 6-issue increments so that each 6 issues could be put into a trade, and then it would be its own contained story arc, and they always wanted to start over at number 1. And it made it kind of confusing, but maybe it helped with sales. I don't know, like always starting at number 1 so people feel like they're getting a number 1. But now we're just going to do away with all that, and we're just going to make it chronological, how they all are supposed to be. But there is an area that I'm on right now where the story kind of just breezes over some things, and it'd be nice to kind of smooth that out and add some detail there. So that's what I'm working on right now. So it will be over 415 pages.
Zoink! For Australian $5 says Of all the CG books I've seen, Packin Land is the most potential for a film option, besides maybe Deal with the Devil. So people shouldn't sleep on this. Neo Narnia.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, Narnia.
If somebody wants to get an original interior page, I have a perk for that. You also get a soft cover edition and the trading cards and bookmark and all kinds of stuff in that perk. And then my last perk is the original cover. In the original cover perk, you get a hardcover edition signed, not signed and numbered, and not that variant cover. But it's a hardcover nonetheless, and I'll sign it. And you also get a cover, or I'm also, whoever does this, if anybody's interested, if you want to get a double page splash, I would include it in this cover perk level if you wanted that instead of a cover. So that's Packin Land.
That's Packin Land. Fantastic. Well, I hope some people pay attention to that who have not as yet paid attention to that.
Yes, me too. Very much appreciated. You're helping dreams come true when you do this. When you click on a perk and you commit to it, dreams come true.
You can be like the fairy godmother in a Disney movie and make Gary's dreams come true. Fairy tales do come true. It can happen to Gary. You fund as Indiegogo. All right, let's move on to mine.
Yeah.
Since I never do this, I really should. Ethan's always like, "You got to sell your book." I'm like, So it's the Meg. It's the Deal with the Devil. It's a 6-gun samurai. It is a 3-pack. You can get all 3 books, over 400 pages, more pages than Gary's, for one low price. 3 different graphic novels. You can get the Meg 2-pack, which is the original cover, the Indiegogo exclusive cover, and the retail version cover for $50. You can get the Deal with the Devil PDF for $10. You can get 6-gun samurai PDF for $12. You can get the Meg digital PDF for $15. This is why I don't do it, because I have so much crap on here. There's so many options. You really have to take time. I'm just going to read through these, guys. If you want to look at the art while I'm reading, then you can appreciate the quality of the books that you will be getting from Meg 6-gun samurai Deal with the Devil combo. The 6-gun samurai graphic novel alone, $25. Same thing with the Deal with the Devil. Same thing. Oh, well, actually, the Meg is $30. I do have to pay royalties. You can get all 3 digital PDFs for $30. You can get the Meg standard retail variant for $30. You can get the Deal with the Devil graphic novel signed for $35.
What?
6-gun for $35. The Meg signed. And here's a kicker on the Meg. It's for the first 1,000 orders of the Meg, they will not only be signed by me, they will also have a signed book plate by Steve Alten himself, the New York Times bestselling author. So I believe we probably have 300 or 400 of those left. But get in on that if you want it signed by Steve Alten and myself. And Steve, what?
Is the background inker going to sign those too for you?
Oh, if he wants to come over and do that. That would be one Eric Dienoltowski. So if you want, if you want 3 signatures, we could accommodate that. You can get all 3 of these graphic novels for $50.
For the low price.
The low price. And that's only one shipping price, one shipping cost. So you don't have to deal with paying an extra $10 or $15 for every book you buy. You can just get all your books shipped with one price. Or you can get all 3 signed for $80. You can get a Meg with a head sketch for $100. You can get the Steve Alten signed hardback, limited to 100 copies, for only $100. Comics for the Troops, $120. Obviously, you get the books, and then I send as many as I can at cost to the troops, as I did with Lone Star, except for it'll work out better on this one. I ended up sending most of the books to the VA. Some of them did go overseas, but most of them went to different VA hospitals for injured soldiers. So Early bird special still available, and that has Meg signed, Six Gun signed, Deal with the Devil signed, the PDFs of all three, the Meg exclusive metal print, Six Gun, and Deal with the Devil exclusive metal prints as well. Six Gun Sam retail pack. You can get 6 Gun, 10 copies, $175 signed. Deal with the Devil, same deal. Meg, $200 signed retail pack. 2 of those have been claimed already. 1 Meg original art page, $500. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? If you order the Meg original art page, I'm going to throw 2 pages in there.
What?
So you can get 2 Meg original pages for one high price. It is $500. You can get the all signed retailer pack, $550 if you're a retailer. You can get one of the 2 Meg original covers here, either the Indiegogo original or the retail cover, which again are up here. This here is the retail version, and this here is the Indiegogo version. Either one available for $3,000. I mean, it's an original cover. It's not a bad deal. Here's some art from Deal with the Devil. I can read the quick pitch real quick so you guys know. Deal with the Devil is the story of retired FBI agent Anthony Goodwin, who receives an unexpected visit from the one that got away, a man known as the Red Letter Killer, who destroyed Agent Goodwin's leg and vanished years before. But things have changed, and Goodwin's worst enemy needs his help to stop a copycat killer who has kidnapped his sister in an attempt to bring the original killer under his control. There's too many books for me to pitch on this thing. But if you want to check those out, if you have not checked them out before, I'm almost done fulfilling Lone Star, and then I'm going to start dealing with the printing and all the stuff on this. So time, see what you do to me. Time is going to run out pretty soon. Elliot.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the book you're doing. What can you tell us about the book you're doing with our friend Douglas?
Yes. Well, this book is called Doom Kicker. It is a supernatural suspense thriller with some fun added to it because it's fun. About a group of characters. One character in particular who is destined for greatness, but doesn't believe in himself yet, and he learns about his destiny through this adventure. It's got some spooky stuff to it, but it's intended to be. It's not going to be I wouldn't say it was all ages, but I would say it was at least PG-13 for that younger crowd, but interested in something like this. I'm going with a kind of like the approach I'm going to the artwork, and then the colors of the artwork is more of like a Pulp Fiction type of feel to it. I want it to feel old, and I want it to feel crusty, and I want it to feel a little dingy.
So that's why you're working with Doug?
Yeah. Oh. A lot of monkeys. But no, man, it's gonna be exciting. I've been in development for some of this stuff. This is some of the design work. I actually was showing this on Twitch last night. This is some of the creature designs I've been working on for it. Doug has definitely been challenging me. That's one of my favorite things about this project so far. It's taken a little while, but we're definitely focusing on creating something unique. If nothing else, it's not necessarily that it's there might be monsters or whatever, but it's going to be a different take on monsters, different way to view that kind of stuff. And I'm borrowing from the Paranormal Institute that spanned from Tampa to North Carolina. With all of our scientists, they're all doing their work to jump in and give us the best information. But you can see some of the
people want to know if it's going to be a hardcover.
Well, that is part of the goal. Definitely working with Doug has created a new a new level for us to think about as far as how we're going to approach this work. I want to do that. So it's really, it's going to probably be a stretch goal that we'll have there, kind of the way that Doug had it in the first place. I suspect that we'll shoot for that regardless. And we're looking for, I'm looking to get it to at least 96 pages for this particular story. So after reading the script and going through it with Doug, it seems like there's a lot more we can put in there for information that we can expand on that make the story a tighter, more profound story, because it is about family. It's about family and legacy and heritage. So there you go.
So you're gonna start at 96, or you're starting at like 48 and trying to get to 96?
We're gonna I'm gonna have a plan A and a plan B. Plan A is a 48 pager. Plan B is the 96 pager. But I got a funny feeling we're gonna get to that 96 stretch goal.
96 pages. Oh my god, that's a lot of pages.
It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be good work. It's gonna be good work. So,
of course, it's gonna be good work, Elliot. It's yours.
Oh yeah,
and Doug's passable too.
Yeah, well, and definitely this is me putting in all the energy that I've been putting into all the stuff I've been doing lately. When you guys see me do some of this type of stuff, you know, I've been calling it my masterpiece style. I'm just trying to make people excited, but you know, it's all trying to expand and figure out what it is that I needed to do for this book. So there's been a lot of pre-development. That's one of the reasons why it's taken so long to get it launched. I wish I could have launched it sooner, but the reality is this is about the right time to really kind of digest what Doug's been writing, what he put together for the original concept that he had, and then now how we're working together on it to make it ours. So very, very exciting stuff as far as I'm concerned. And he's been,
yeah, it looks rad, man. I'll definitely back that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cyberfrog asks, who is Steve Alton, the writer of Meg? Yeah, Steve Alton is the writer creator of the entire Meg series, yeah, New York Times best-selling author, blah 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 blah. So you can check that out. Let me stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, I just saw Church Bell's asking, will Doug run the IGG or will Elliot? I'll be running it myself. But Doug's going to be supporting me on it. So.
Hey, this may be weird. There's 144 people here. Do you guys want to keep going while I pick up my daughter? I can give one of you guys control.
I'm not able to.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
I have to bounce sooner than later.
Alrighty then.
I gotta go put out fires on Twitter. People are posting like gifs of smashing cars because I wasn't on John's show.
The anger is real.
Giving what you deserve.
The angry masses. So if ever there's a time to back Packin Land, it's now. I need your help more than ever.
Yeah, he may not survive.
May not make it.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's the last time we'll see Gary. This isn't for Gary anymore. It's for his children, for his family.
Right. That's right.
Oh,
well,
alas.
Thanks for having me on, Mike.
We knew him well.
Thanks for having me on. If you guys don't hear from me, it's because I'm no longer with you.
Wow. That's deep.
It was nice knowing you, Gary.
Gary.
Yeah, I was nice knowing you too.
All right. Well, let's start wrapping this up. Gary, where can people get a hold of you? And once again, where do they get, what is that book you're trying to sell?
The book is called Packin Land Omnibus, and it can be found on Indiegogo. And it is a 415-page adventure of a lifetime that you can be a part of and make dreams come true all over, everywhere. This is my house. Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. I'm sorry, on Facebook and Twitter. And if you want to watch my live stream drawings, you can come over to Gary Shipman Artist Pro or Mr. G Ship, and we'll draw stuff. I have a Gary's Art Challenge that I do on Sunday. And last week, the winner was Cross Comics. And so he's going to be on my show on Sunday, I believe, and we're going to do another one.
All right. Sounds good. Cyberfrog loves anime. Yes, I am the artist of Meg, and I am one of the co-writers, too. I adapted the first 2 issues, and then J.S. Earls adapted the final 4. So I did a third of the writing alongside Steve Alton, who obviously wrote the original. I I did the adaptation, and then I did all of the artwork, and Eric Nienoltowski helped me on the backgrounds.
You.
And so, Eric, your turn.
All right. So right now my campaign is going on, Inktober 2018. You can go to Divine Fire Studios on YouTube. Check out my channel. Just posted a video today with going through all the Perk books that I'm offering, art books, comic books, you name it. But my book is Inktober 2018. 31 illustrations from Inktober last year, and then there's 10 characters from the Shadow Century, which I'm giving you a sneak peek at, and it's all going to help fund this book here, Shadow Century, which is my creator-owned book. It's a superhero team book, which is going to launch later this year, so please check it out. There's 5 days left, and still got room for more people to hop on and back it. I would appreciate it.
Rock and roll. Yeah, everybody go back these books. These are great guys, great projects, totally worth your time and your money. Elliot, tell us when you're launching Doom Kicker again, and tell us where to follow you, and then tell us where to go to see Paranormal. Sorry.
That's right. This is Elliot Fernandez, also known as the Jerkmonger, coming at you live from Tampa, Florida. You can find me over on YouTube at Jerkmonger. I am in YouTube jail, so I'm not doing any live streaming there, but you may find some pre-recorded videos I'm putting on almost every day, and I'm also live streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/JRKmonger. That's because they have a weird thing about jerk. I don't know, but anyway, you can also find me tonight with Brian Shearer at his page here on YouTube, on his channel, for Paranormals, where we have a great time just kind of having fun, looking at crazy stories from the area of our pop culture sphere called the paranormal nonsense. Anyway, and we do a lot of great. Michael Caine shows up sometimes, and it's lots of fun. And as long as no one in my family is sick or something, I can stay on. That's what happened last time. I was like, oh, I gotta go, emergency.
All right, guys, and once again, that's it, right, Elliot? You're done? Yep. All right, back the mag. Also, I do have the mystery pack, the Mike Miller mystery pack. One original published page from sometime in my history as an artist at Marvel, DC, and everywhere else I've been, along with 5 random signed art prints, 11 by 17 on everything. $100 out the door. I'm gonna have that probably open for another week, maybe. People have been posting pics on Twitter. They're really enjoying their purchases, but gonna make that quick. So thanks everybody for being here. Elliot, Gary, Eric, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you all have fun. I hope everybody backs these projects, especially mine. Elliot,
hey, Oli.
It's Oli.
You should just let Oli take over. You take off. Oli will just sit here by himself and talk about metal prints.
Listening to his phone or his TV. Or
just let Oli take over.
Turn down your volume, Oli.
Oli, turn off the computer, or mute the computer, or mute whatever you're watching. I'm trying to leave. Oli.
I'm just.
He wrote "oops" in the chat.
Cool. Thanks, right. Mike. Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys. All right.
Thank you.
See you later.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Mike.
Peace.
Aloha.